What's up, folks? How's everybody doing? This is going to be a very interesting time, I think. I don't think I've ever done, or I definitely have not done anything like this itself. Let me kill some of the music here. Show you me. Hope everybody's well. I'm getting a ton of snow in Boston, so it's a good night, I guess, to play some games and not think about the shoveling in the morning that we'll have to do. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. I've never done anything quite like this. Tonight, we'll be playing Mario Andretti's Racing Challenge, and this is not a simulator. It was never trying to be a simulator. But it does simulate something, so I feel like it's like at least semi-applicable. This is simulating Mario Andretti's career, which is what drew me to it. So Felix, one of the folks, maybe he's in chat, I hope, but he gave me the idea for playing this game, and I've seen this game before, but as of yesterday, I had never actually tried it. I saw somebody earlier, I think Darren mentioned the Sega or the Mega Drive version of this. So there are several different Mario Andretti games from various times, but this is the DOS version that I'm going to be playing tonight. What's going on here? So, Sega version was actually different than this one, but this is actually a pretty interesting game. So, why don't we kill some of the music, and I'll see if I can actually get into it. It's got its own music, so that's part of it. Hopefully, I don't get like copywritten strikes or something. Switch to our beautiful, perfect background, purple background, and I'll get Mr. Mario Andretti's Racing going. DOS game. It's from 1991. It sounds awesome, and I hope your excitement is not instantly killed. It's actually kind of fun. I've had some good fun with it over the last day, just trying to get it to work. All right, so everybody ready for the intro? Let me kill myself. Let me kill the cam. Oh my god. Oh yeah. I actually really like the music to it. I think it's got a good drive. I almost wanted to use the music to open the stream, but it loops every like 10 seconds, so I feel like it would have gotten very redundant. But this is Mario Andretti's Racing Challenge. So, you were jumped right into a career. Let me know if you can't hear me as well. I know DOS sound is weird. But you're jumped right into a career, so you can't even really just race like a single race or something. I guess you can practice. Actually, I haven't looked at that. Let me look at that real quick. Ooh, okay. So this is interesting. I actually haven't seen this yet. So these are the different cars, and you work your way up. And the game manual, or whatever I could find of a manual, says you're basically playing Mario Andretti's career, which is why at the very top step of the ladder are Indy cars themselves. So yeah, I can lower the audio too. Sorry if it's too loud. Let me know how it is. The game itself is quieter than the music. But yeah, so we got sprint cars, modified, stock cars. Let's look at them. So sprint car, it's what we're going to start out in. It might be all we race in tonight. Yeah, it certainly is a sprint car, isn't it? We got a modified. This is similar to the modified race cars that are around my area. So, you know, this is an open wheel, like NASCAR, basically. We got stock cars. It's a classic NASCAR. Very small wheels on the old NASCARs. Prototypes. Kind of looks like a 1980s prototype. I think Mario Andretti raced prototypes in the 60s or 70s, so interesting choice. Formula One car, of course. Very, very 90s Formula One car. Sounds like a weird box on the back of it. And then lastly, Indy cars. And they're very fat in the middle. But that's the top of the ladder here in Mario Andretti's Racing Challenge. If you notice the pricing as well, a Formula One car only costs $250,000. Whereas the IndyCar, right, $350,000. Absolutely, Mario. I love IndyCar. I'm an IndyCar guy. But obviously, Formula One cars, even in the 90s, were outpricing Indy cars. So, pretty cool. It's funny, on the box art, they actually showed a Can-Am car for the prototype. And I wish that's what they put in here, because that's what Mario actually raced. Mostly. I think he also did some Le Mans stuff, so maybe similar to that. But I think he raced a few different things over the years. So anyways, we got to do a career. And before we can start a career, we have to obtain sponsorship. So looking for names, we got to go with last names for this one. That's all that we're going to be represented by, a fully capital last name. So if anybody has ideas, I have a feeling what folks might go with. Yeah, Erwin. The IndyCar price includes Mario's salary. Probably. He was probably an expensive guy, but I love Mario Andretti. I thought he was an awesome driver. I remember when I was fairly young, him and Nigel Mansell still being in IndyCar and everything, and what great times that was. Steve Wonder, yes, this is absolutely Cyberpunk 2077. So should I go for a classic Axelson, or we're going to be racing Andretti, so we should absolutely not use Andretti as a last name. But this is what we're going to do to get our sponsorship, is input our name, Newman Elliott. Yes, absolutely. I hope everybody has a beverage or something relaxing for this one, because this is going to be Brixie Boxelton. Glenn, that's pretty good. Okay, that's the running top candidate for now. Boxelton. Brixie Boxelton. Oh my god. Going once, going twice. Senna. Montoya. Alright, we're going with Boxelton. Brixie Boxelton. Boxelton has obtained a sponsor. I hit the escape key to cancel, or I hit any other key to continue. There's not a lot of depth in the character that you're building here, just so everybody knows. Mario Spaghetti. I like it. I like it. Blue flags. I use a G27. I was just talking about this earlier in chat before the stream started. I am going to try to use a wheel for this game. Now, this game does not accept joysticks, so we're faking using a wheel. It should be interesting to see if it works. But G27, I've had it for over 10 years now, I think. And it works well. However, I'm ready for something new. But it's a great wheel. All right, so we have obtained our sponsor. So now we are ready to start our career. So let's go take a look at the career selection. And so we get to see here what we will start with. And yeah, we've got $20,000. I haven't figured out another way to get more than $20,000. So we're going to be going with a sprint car for $20,000. So we have to do a sprint car, at least a championship as far as I can tell. I think the whole point of this game is to raise money. And win races, other order. Win races, raise money, and then progress in the championship and see if you can get all the way to the top. I have done, prior to this stream, maybe 2 or 3 races, and don't get super excited, but it isn't the worst thing you've ever seen. I'm actually impressed for an arcade title. So here's our schedule for the sprint cars. We got 5 races. Some of the tracks repeat. But Indianapolis Fairgrounds, Ascot Park, Nazareth Speedway, these are classic racetracks. I'm surprised they got their likeness, even if roughly. So this is the format itself. We've got heat races, and we have to finish in the top 3 to advance to the feature. And then if we don't finish in the top 3, we move to the consolation race, and that's a 5-lap race. Consolation race, top 3 there, it's almost like a last chance qualifier. They qualify to go to the feature race, which is a 10-lap race. The heats are 5 laps as far as I can tell. Yeah, that's what it says. And here we are at the Indianapolis Raceway Park. And now we get advice from my boss Mario himself. Welcome to the rough and tumble world of sprint car racing. You may think that these bull rings are a long way from the road courses of Europe or the winner's circle at Indy. Prioritizing Indy. Nice, Mario. There are many important lessons to be learned here. If you are going to win there, you will have to gain a real feel for car control. These cars and the style of racing is one of the best schools around. All right. I will take that to heart, Mr. Mario. Thank you. Oh, and we're starting right away. Okay, so I am using the wheel for this, if it works. And we're taking the green flags. We got 5 laps here at Indianapolis Raceway Park. And like I said, this game wasn't built for a wheel. It actually works okay, at least with the sprint cars, to get around the circuit. I will say major rubber banding with the AI. You will absolutely always have a close race in Mario Andretti's Racing Challenge because the AI are always quicker than you, I will say. But fighting for the lead, there is damage as well. I don't know if there's like a gauge to tell me where I'm damaged or if I get damaged, but absolutely if I hit the wall a few times, the car will be much slower. So finish lap 1, the lap counter will show you the lap you completed. So I just did a 41.4. Try to get the car off the wall. I don't know if you can actually hit the opponents. I don't think I've hit one yet. Yeah, Papyrus, eat your heart out. This is the real stuff. I mean, I think for 1991, if you think the only other thing close to this, there were a few games, but IndyCar, or Indy 500, 1989, shout out to Ted Meat for playing that the other day. That was the only real simulator around, I believe. All right, we're going to come complete the second lap. I think I might be in the lead, position 1 yet. I got the lead there. So I've got the A key mapped to my right foot. Ooh, I touched the wall a little bit. Oh my God. So I got the A key mapped to my right foot. I've got the S key mapped to my left foot with the brake. And then I've got the arrow keys mapped to my steering wheel. And I have a super short steering wheel range, and it's actually, I played last night for maybe an hour, no, not even an hour, 30 minutes with the arrow keys, and although it was fine, it hurts your hands after a while, so this is actually more comfortable, at least for the sprint cars. I don't know what this thing would be like if we happen to make it to something else. Yeah, and Posar, I would agree, the physics are okay. There's limited things you can do with them since you can only turn the wheel yes or no, but you'll see the green dot in the middle of the steering wheel is actually going over the steering wheel. So when you press the key, like I'm doing here when I turn the wheel, it moves it a little bit, and so the harder you press, you're made to like click the key to turn the wheel. So the steering wheel, you jostle it to turn, but it's interesting. Not linear. And I'm actually winning. I didn't win a race last night. I actually, like, my first one I finished last. White flag, one more for this heat race. But, people, or what was I saying? I didn't win a race last night. I finished, like, last place in one, and I was like, oh no, this might be actually hard. And then I got the wheel hooked up today and saw that it is a little easier. All right, so we'll come through the final corner here at the Indianapolis Raceway Park to cross the line. Oh, running a little wide. No. Little quite sideways. That's going to scrub off some speed. Ooh, into the wall. No, we'll come to the line. Two cars getting past me. I did not mean to do that. Oh, but Brixie Boxelton closely skating through the preliminary qualifying race there. That was a lot closer than I wanted it to. It looks like Richmond, not Richmond. Richmond got first, Brandy in second place, and I finished in front of Andretti, so I guess I am already driving better than Andretti. All right, so we'll do the feature race here. 10 laps. It's kind of long. I wish the race was maybe slightly shorter than this, but it should be pretty good. Hopefully I don't scrub the wall on the very last lap and kill my whole race. But okay, so we'll go here, 10 lap race. Got to try to finish in the top 3. Let's see how I do. Oh, and a little more advice from my boss Andretti. Well, you made it to the big race. Now you've got to make it count. You'll be starting in grid spot 4. That should give you a good shot at walking away with the big check. Thank you, boss. All right, down the front straightaway. And away we go. See if I can make a good move here in the first lap. Jump to the inside. Oh, I don't know if you can actually hit the cars. Ooh, already sliding into the wall a little bit. Don't want to get any damage. I need the big check. I want to race something a little more interesting than a sprint car. All right, chasing the purple car. I wish you could know who was in a car. Could develop maybe some relationship to the different drivers, but we'll have to assume that's Andretti himself, I guess. Coming to complete the first lap, so I got up to second here. We got a blue car coming down low. Maybe I can block him. Success. Oh, he's gonna come back under me. Let off the throttle into the turn. You can kind of go flat out, but you actually need to make sure you don't put too much angle into the car, or else it absolutely slows you down. Poser, did you get one of those posters like I have as well? They're very cool. I want a couple more, honestly. I just got it pretty recently. Ooh, just scraping the wall, but yeah, I got 2 sideways there. See, I slowed way down. Oh, the yellow car is coming down low. You just can't block them when they rush past you. Try to keep the car straight. I want to try to take the low line if I can. I don't know if that's any faster. See if there's a little more grip down there. All right, try to keep it on the low side. Yeah, this is a very long time before Dirt to Daytona. This is but it is. I also did not know that this fully existed. I knew this game existed. I just didn't know it was like it is. Wow, these guys are actually pretty hard. I was running away with that heat race, but it's going to be a battle to finish in the top 3 here. Or win. I want to win. To be the best, you have to pass Mr. Andretti. Okay, down into the corner. It is very weird to say that you could almost get a feel for this racing with the wheel, but I don't know what it is. Your eyes trick you. That's how these sims work. So lap 4 now, or we just finished lap 4. We're on lap 5. There's 2 up front. Maybe they'll take each other out. Oh, the purple car ran a little wide there. Come down the inside of him, down the back straightaway. Able to make the pass. Whoa, we'll come in the low car, the blue car there. I don't think you can actually hit your opponents, which is very nice. Cuts out a lot of the issues you might have with a game from this era. We'll try to keep it on the low side there, though. So the AI definitely rubber band quite a bit because I got very slow there. If you go fast, you really can't pull a lead ever. And I've slowed way down. When I was getting the controls figured out, I think I sat for like a whole lap just trying to get the playing around with joy to key and get the steering working, and I ended up catching up to the back of the pack. Yeah, this actually was Electronic Arts that published this game. They were a publisher for a long time. So 6 of 10 complete. Try to pass this yellow car. There we go. Behind the blue one. Almost feels silly to do commentary to this, but it is fun. I actually was pleasantly surprised. I thought this was, a lot of these older games are kind of throwaway at this stage. You know, they're not, there's nothing to them, but this one has a little bit. And if you're interested in it, just Google Mario Andretti's Racing Challenge DOS. You'll find the download. I think you can actually play this game in your browser. So if you want to play along, pull it up. Really slow down through the corner there. It almost sounds like the car is just dying. And I know we have a tachometer. I don't know what the little gauge on the right is. I think in the later series you actually have to pit and everything. But to get there you have to go through all of this career. So there's a career progression. Ooh, I touched the inside of the track there. So I felt like I was firmly in third. Just a couple laps to go then. I think EA was a much different company in these days. All right, getting through the corner. Yeah, you could play this game on anything. Does it run Mario Andretti's Racing Challenge? I think that should be the new Does It Run Doom. All right, so somehow I'm catching the leader with just one more lap to go. You see the white flag is out. They've modeled that. Oh, blue car coming up the inside. I let off the throttle for just a second there. See if I can get the car through the corner. For some reason I was super fast for one lap, and I don't know why. Here we go, down the back straightaway. Blue car moves down to the inside. The roar of the sprint car engine. Eat your heart out, iRacing. Oh, I don't know what that sound was. Sounded like I blew a tire, but everything feels fine. Coming to the line. Oh no, the blue car still got by me. Finishing, I think, in third place. And this is probably the best. I'll just leave it here for a minute. Soak this in, everybody. Soak it in. A very happy victory celebration. We got Mullet Man on the left. I think Mario in the middle. And, well, I guess Martrelli in the middle. Matrelli in the middle. Brandy finishing second. And Boxelton in third position. Andretti wasn't even in our race. Alright, too much excitement for this stream. So, okay, I don't know how this works. I just finished in third place twice in a row, and somehow I have no points. I guess I don't score points for anything but a win, is my guess. But get pumped, it's the music again. Alright. So we'll move on to Ascot Park. Now this track is significantly smaller than the one we were just on at Indianapolis Fairgrounds. So similar, and I love the artwork. I actually want to try to rip all the artwork out. I like making these collages of all the different old DOS art. But we'll do another heat race. It's a smaller track, so it should be a little quicker. So same deal. 5 laps, get into the top 3. All right, Mario, what do you got for me? Come on. Are you sure you belong here? Next is the heat race at Ascot Park. Make sure that you place in the first 3 places so you transfer to the feature. Sage advice, sir. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. Nighttime now. You can see the lights just dancing off the cars. So coming to T1. Oh, it's very tight here. Very sideways. Looks like the opponents don't quite know how to drift. Yeah, I don't know actually how long it takes you to get to the other series. Remember, if I win, I do get $10,000. Alright, try to jump it on the inside. You gotta figure out, I mean, there is driving here, especially at this track. The last one, you could get around holding it flat out. You absolutely cannot here. You gotta lift. But it is a on-off situation with the throttle, so you know. Ooh, that was weird. Car decided to turn. Oh my god, how am I in 4th? Where did the purple car come from? The purple with red sides. We've got 2 purple cars now. I guess our car is green. Okay. Got past them, I think. Let's jump to the inside then. Oh. Come on. Straighten out. If the car's not straight, you don't pick up enough speed. Tap the brake that time. I'm not using the brake at all. Maybe I should be. If anybody knows the cheater strats for this game, please let me know. Alright. That felt a little bit better that time. I used the brake to get into the corner. Yeah, there's no pulling away here, so the races will always be close, which kind of stinks when you get into the lead. Ooh, I ran into the wall a little bit. Try to come down. Yeah, poser, I've got a big snowstorm on the way. Not looking forward to it, but... Coming to the checkered flag, oh no! Okay, I finished 3rd behind Brandy and Andretti. This is looking awful familiar to the last race. But finished in 3rd. Alright, we got into the feature at least. I don't know if there's any strategy here, so I'm just going to try again. Alright, Andretti, what do you got? Well, you made it to the big race. Now you got to make it count. You'll be starting in grid spot 4. This is the same thing you told me last time. That should give you a good shot at the big check. Well, we'll see. Alright, jump off the start. I gotta try to keep it out of the wall. I think it damages the car. I don't know if there's a way to tell that your car is damaged. Let's try to take like an uber conservative this time. Through the corner. I really let off. I touched the brakes. Still feels like I was about the same. I mean, honestly, I think equivalent to this game today. I know we're all just joking. Whoa, okay. Alright. I think I turned the wrong way, but it somehow made it through the corner. I think equivalent to this game today would be much more like that new Tony Stewart game that came out with the dirt cars and everything. I mean, it's essentially doing the same thing. I think I just gotta like block the hell out of these guys. But this is, you know, I think the equivalent of that in 1991. You had your F1 GPs for the more serious. You had your Indy 500 for your more serious stuff. And then you got this for your arcade but semi-realistic fix. It's all the same stuff. Alright, things are going okay first here at Ascot Park. I just gotta be very aggressive. It's teaching me how to do it. Was Andretti an aggressive driver? I don't really remember him being like overly aggressive. And before anybody asks, no, there's no force feedback in the sim. Oh, I've let out my lead. Try to jump back on the purple car here. Oh, did I hit him? Oh, into the wall. Alright, I was able to get past him. Okay, coming through the corner then. Yeah, I basically need to just try to hit everything possible and be very aggressive, block like you have no other option. So basically what they encourage everybody do in like F2 these days. I would love to get out of the sprint cars tonight though and just see what something else is like. Little light blue car got past me. Getting to the end of this one, it would be great to win. Get some points on the board. I don't think you win anything unless you win a race. It doesn't matter that I got to the feature. It's win or nothing. Oh, come on. I led like the whole thing. Now we're coming to the end. Now I'm losing positions. Oh, spin into the wall, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I did there. Come on. Let's see if I can get this guy in the last corner. It's just like 2 laps to go. All right, into the last lap. Glenn, I'm absolutely gonna do Desert Bus. Why not? Oh no, ran into the wall on the exit. Last corner, last lap. It's all on the line. Come on. Oh my god. It's impossible. Oh my god, I wasn't able to do it. Similar to the first race. Back to the podium. We've got Ivansky in first. The podium is different. The image is actually different. I feel like that is actually, it looks like Mario there. Yeah, poser. I thank God I have a mirror, honestly. But there's, I think that looks like Mario. That's definitely Mario. Finished second. Boxelton. Brixie Boxelton. Oh my god, still no points. I've got 4,000. Is that 4,000 more dollars, or do I have a total of 4,000? Alright, so now we're coming to round number 3 with Nazareth Speedway, of course, very famous track. Was a dirt oval for a long time, and it was the first track that Andretti did race at. So I think him and his brother made basically a modified, which is the next series up, I think. So should be interesting to see. I don't know if Andretti had anything to do with this game, if he gave any input or anything. Probably not. Oh, very cool. Oh, is it pavement? Ah, that's so cool. I love old DOS art like this. It's very neat. All right, so we got our heat race. We'll see how the pavement feels. Come on. Here he goes, Mario Andretti. Come on, are you sure you belong here? Next is the heat race at Nazareth Speedway. Make sure you place at least the first 3 places so you're transferred to the feature. Thank you, Mario. All right, so yeah, we're on pavement. I wonder if it drives any different. It's definitely a bigger track. Ooh, very easy flat out there in turn 1. I thought Mario from the Mario Brothers was the same Mario. Alright, ooh, just getting hit there, I think. Wow, it's like a pack race here at Nazareth, the high-speed, high-banked oval. Yeah, Silver Crown definitely raced. But Nazareth used to be a dirt oval. I thought they would have modeled that version in this, to be honest. I wasn't aware that we were going to be racing at an oval. Wow, I don't know why I'm in last. Or pavement oval. Are there more cars this time? Alright. Made a position, maybe. I think I gotta just like not slide at all. Be super smooth. This is preparing me for my IndyCar days. We're taking this one all the way to the top, baby. Yeah, Dot. It's not accurate. Put it that way. It's more like Nazareth than the other tracks were. It's funny because Nazareth is like a tiny oval in like IndyCar, right? But it feels like a super speedway here. Ooh, don't touch the wall. All right. So I'm in like second to last place. Things are not going well. I don't know what else I could do here. I wish there was like setup options. Am I meant not to win my first season? Yeah, I have no idea outside of the sprint car series what tracks it actually has, so it'll be interesting to see. You know, for all the jokes aside, sims look like this. Go and play, after we play this, go and play like IndyCar 2 and tell me you're not floored. That's how it actually felt when these games are coming out. I remember I played NASCAR 3 for a very long time. And the day I got NASCAR 2003 running, I was like absolutely shocked that a game could look like that. Because I lost last position. I don't know what I could do. Sliding a little bit, but we're going to come to the line, finishing dead last. Brixie, buddy. We got to hook up some new cylinders or something. I think that's what you're doing, some new headers. So we got to do the consolation race. It's another 5-lap race. I still have a chance to make the feature, but I have to finish in the top 3 here to get to the feature. I don't know what happens if you don't get to the feature. This is the halfway point in the season. Oh, Mario, you're going to be so disappointed in me. You didn't catch a transfer spot, did you? Well, you still have the consolation race as the last chance to make it to the money race. The money race. Now, get to the first 3 spots, and I'll see you in the feature, or else you're going home. Daddy is not happy with us. All right. Green flag, starting up front. I don't know what the strat is here. Oh, getting passed on the outside. Is it just like impossible to do well? Do I have to draft? We'll see. Nazareth is just not treating us well. Maybe they made it like the hard track because it's Mario's home track. Or his American home track. Oh, just getting passed everywhere. I don't know what to do this better. I did so well in the first couple races, or I didn't win, but I didn't finish like this. I thought I would be able to get up front. Maybe I am not the sim racer I thought I was. I realized that night playing Mario Andretti's racing experience that I just was not cut out for sim racing. I'm going to pretend like it has drafting physics. Oh, I'm just trying to keep the car from sliding too much. I can't believe there's 80 people watching this. I hope everybody likes DOS games, ladies and gentlemen. This is like the, I don't know. This is like the weirdest thing in the world. Oh, around the top side. You know what I'm saying? GPL is just too new. This is where it's at. This is the real stuff. Everyone, I looked for a manual, and if anybody can find one, I mean, I tried to look on eBay real quick. I wasn't exactly going to shell out some money for a boxed version, but usually on eBay they'll have pictures of people take pictures of the game and the CDs or the floppy disks or whatever. And coming to the last lap, I got to pass pretty much every car here, but none of the pictures on eBay had any sign of a manual. I would imagine it hard to I don't know, it would be hard to me to see this being shipped without a manual because they were just very popular. But yeah, nothing I can find in physical like screenshots, and looking for PDFs you can find the Sega manual but not for DOS, and it's a different game. Alright, so coming to the flag, a very bad showing. I didn't even get to finish. Yeah, close the car into the trailer. I'm very amused with the different screens they got here. But we're gonna just close that one up and go home. I hope Mario doesn't say anything to me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, not good. I still have 4,000. Is that 4,000 more dollars, or is that 4,000 total? Probably 4,000 total. It's not going to be enough to get beyond the series. Okay, so we got 2 rounds to go here for the sprint car. I don't know what happens after your first season. Does Mario come in and just give me a bunch of money? I hope. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, so we've been here. I at least know the circuit. I don't have to go back to Nazareth, which is a good thing. So we'll see how things go. Alright, Mr. Mario, are you sure you belong here? Well, yeah, I am sure. Alright, so here we go. What's up, Salary Man? How you doing? I saw you in Jimmy's stream earlier. I was racing with Mike Rockefeller. Come on. That's crazy. Alright, coming through the turns. I hope I just smoke away and win. Maybe they're just trying to give me like a hard... maybe they're just giving me like a hard, I don't know, beginning to the game to set up that I've got to be a racer. Gonna come from rags to riches. Yellow car coming on the high side. Oh, I tried to block him. Not able to. Oh, just running into the wall a little bit. These 2 guys in front are gonna take each other out, maybe. Yeah, this game is absolutely ancient. 1991, Mario Andretti's Racing Challenge, and it's been very challenging. I haven't won a race yet. Finished in the top 3 a few times, but it's worth nothing. I've got to win races, I guess, to get anything out of this career. Oh, I think I got hit. Sprint car coming out wide in front of me. Alright, so try to come down low. See if I can get through the corner on the low side. I don't know why I'm concentrating so hard. There's not a lot to this. I'm literally with the wheel clicking keyboard buttons. If anybody is curious, joy to key. Just set up a few keyboard binds. Your fridge probably can run this game. I wouldn't doubt it. Alright. Oh, I got a good run. Can I, like, go through the middle? Oh, making the moves here. Down the back straightaway. I just got, like, 2 laps or 1.5 laps to go. Alright, white flag is up. How am I in second again? I led like the whole race. Let's see if I can come down the inside. Oh, was I able to get around him? I was. I just got to hold on to it for the last corner. I think this is a repeat of the first race, where I did everything right, and then the last corner I threw it away, so make sure to try to get through here as straight as possible. To the checkered flag, I can see it now. Oh, they're coming up behind me. I win. That's my best win in sim racing. Oh, Salary Man, thank you so much. I gotta go do some real life stuff. Have fun with your real life stuff. That doesn't sound fun. This should be an interesting stream. That bodes well for the second half of the season, everybody. I just want to stay here for a minute and revel in my heat victory. It wasn't even a feature, but not too bad. Brixie Boxelton wins. Andretti finished 4th. He's got nothing on me. I think this guy's full of it. I was hoping for like some encouraging words from Andretti. Oh, here we go. Great job winning the heat, but don't count your money so fast. You've still got a feature to run. Okay. All right, buddy. He is the most... I don't know. Well, how am I starting so far back? I win the race and I start last? I guess maybe it's an inverse grid. Realism. They modeled everything here in these days. EA had it. It is in the game. All right, so I got 10 laps. Hopefully, I'm just a little quicker the second half of the season. Maybe it just starts you off so you're not going to win right away. They did that in older games, so we'll have to see here. This game had no arcade equivalent, but arcade sensibilities were still a thing. Let's see if I can block him. Nope, not able to. Whoop, almost spinning the car out. So going around. I like the middle groove, I guess. Oh, the car, sometimes it likes to turn to the right mid-corner. I just gotta keep it out of the wall. I think that's the biggest thing. The AI rubber band, so there's really no reason to go super fast at first. And Turbobusa. What is it? AN Turbobusa. On YouTube, I pretty much only do racing stuff, but I like tons of games. But I am only semi-qualified to talk about racing in real life. Alright, so I'm in the lead. Things are looking good. Few laps into the race. I'll let you into the mind of a racer. So I just noticed, I did a 40-second lap last time by. I feel like when I was here at this track for the beginning of the season, I was doing 42-second laps. Let's see what this one is. 38. Something's happened. Did Mario give me some of that sweet Italian wine that he makes to put into the engine? Oh, that was kind of a bad corner. Slid a little too much. Going to the corner here, though. Oh, gonna run a little wide. Steer it back down. Bogging the engine down. Oh no! The yellow car got by me. I'm all over the track. Oh, the whole field's coming by. Halfway through the race and it's all falling apart. Ooh. Alright. Through the high line. Try to stick with these guys. Alright, got a good run on them now. I like how, somebody said earlier, the dirt texture. It's like the only texture in the game. They did the cockpit and the dirt on the back of the wheels. The rest of it's just polygons. Alright, come out of the fourth turn. Side by side for the lead. Halfway through the race now. Or over halfway. I think it would be good to get a feature win. I really would not want to do another season of the sprint cars. Please, Mario, just let me have this one. And as if he's heard me, there goes the purple car. What's up, Christian? How you doing? Let's come through the turn. Oh, the yellow car is going to come back down on me. Oh, I try to block him. It's reacting way too late to do anything. You can absolutely block them, though, if you're, like, real aggressive with it. Jeez, they certainly made it entertaining, if nothing else. So we'll come through the turn. This one's gonna be close. I don't know if I'll be able to win it. It's not gonna let me off easy, that's for sure. I'm like feathering the throttle as if that would do anything. I don't know why. Dot 350. That's the last That's the last step. After IndyCar, they don't show you on the opening screen, but you get to the two-seater at the very end of the game. That's what you unlock. All right, just a couple laps left. Thanks, Turbo Busa. Yeah, I mean, if you can't talk to the stream, what's the point of streaming? Make plenty of videos. I'm very excited about a video I'm going to do this weekend. Or hopefully this weekend. I'm going to start recording it this weekend. Oh, a little too high in the fourth turn. Come to the line. All right. One more lap. White flag. Just let off the gas. Back on the gas. Slide the car through the turn like I've done for 100 laps. And there goes the purple car. What the hell? Come on. Don't do this to me now. Come on. Gotta try to get in front of him. Oh, is it gonna let me pass in the last corner? Trying to come around him. Oh, and he pulls ahead. No. No. Oh, come on. Ah. Second position. I think, does Boxelton have a mullet? I think that's a mullet. Lenski. I never liked anything that ended in Enski. This game, it's already causing me heartache. That's what you get. Oh, I got 2 points though. I'm in 4th position. It's all about the money. I got 10,000. I think the modified was like $100,000. Things are not boding well. But let the music get me pumped up again. We'll see what we can do. Last round of the season. Hopefully it's a race for like $300,000 or something. That's all I can hope. So we've got the heat races, we've got the consolation race, which hopefully we can skip. Done a good job at skipping those. It was only Nazareth that I had to do that, so yeah, it was like a Denny home engine. What the hell? $35,000 for modified Dom Wings. Ruining my day. Alright, so heat races, I think just gotta try to go. Okay, so Mario, what do you got for me this time? Come on, you sure you belong here? Yeah, I belong here. Let's do it. Starting on the pole. Let's just get this one out of the way. 5 laps. Ooh, at Ascot Park. Running into the wall. Forgot how much tighter this track is. Ooh, come on, get the car straight. I think this is one I actually want to brake at. Cross the line. Finish the first lap. Oh, come on. Just like running into everything here. This is the tightest track, I think, in the game. At least for the sprint cars. That purple and red car is the bane of my existence. Yeah, I actually feel like Mario kind of looks like Tim Allen now that you bring it up. That's so funny. Yeah, 30,000 though. I've only got a third of that. I better not have to do 3 seasons in the sprint cars. I was hoping for 1 season. It's gonna be very disappointing if I have to do all of this over again. I would not blame everybody for leaving if we have to do the sprint cars all over again. It's looking like this is going to be a hard one to win too, Mr. Purple and Red. Now we got Teal Blue coming on the inside. Oh, he hit me. There he goes. What am I doing wrong? What's the strategy? Oh, I better not finish lower than 3rd. Jason, I have tried the 1974 mod. I thought it was only for R Factor though. Maybe it was the 1973. But yeah, I want to look at that at some point. It'd be fun. I'm in an IndyCar mood lately. Coming to the line though. Come on. Oh, sliding all over the place. Oh, the yellow car. Oh no. I finished in 4th. Oh no. 4th position. I have to do the consolation race then. Well, there's nothing more impressive than when somebody wins a consolation race and then wins the feature. So hopefully that's what I can do tonight. Okay, Mario, what do you got for me now? You didn't catch a transfer spot, did you? Well, you still have the consolation race as a last chance to make it to the money race. Now get in there first. Okay, whatever. First 3 spots. Yeah, everyone, this game really is making me make it. Hardest game of 2020 goes to Mario Andretti's Racing Challenge. So, see, hopefully I can just cruise through the consolation race. Things are looking pretty bleak right now. The young fledgling career of Brixie Boxelton it's not going so well. He is not driving like Andretti thus far. Ugh. So, leading the consolation race doesn't mean much. Why does it feel like I'm racing the same guys here? Oh, hit the inside. Fish flake. This is DOS. And if you've never heard of DOS, you're too young. But no, really, it's old PC game. Think what would have been out in 91. It's too early for Doom. Wolfenstein was still like a year beyond this. So it's an early game. Alright, through the corner. That purple car is just rocketing on past. He's got some of that Denny Holm fuel. My god, one more lap. Alright, I just need to finish in the top 3 or else I'm going to be very disappointed. Try to hug the line. This is the racing line for those of you that have never seen it. Hug on the low side, tap the brake. Have to remember it's all or nothing on these pedals. Oh no! Oh no! What the hell? Alright, come to the line! Okay, I got second. Thank God. I think there might have been a version of this for the Amiga. I know there was a later Sega version as well. But they're all a little different. Back in these days, they didn't just like port a game. They would kind of make the game over again in a lot of cases. Alright. So finish second. So 10 laps left on the season for sprint cars. And it's not gone well. It's not gone as well as it needs to go. I think I've only got $4,000 in the bank. $10,000 in the bank. Which is not enough. Alright, Mario. I squeaked into the big show. Yep. Starting from spot 2 should help. Feature time. I don't know how the starting spots work for this at all. It must be a sprint car thing. How's it going, Dan? Alright, so here we go. 10 laps at Ascot Park. Just try to do my best. Oh, this is not a good start. Not at all. Up into the wall a little bit. Need to try to get the car not to slide as much and just roll through the corner nice and easy. Alright, that was much better. Bit of a sound. I don't know if that's me hitting somebody or just the sound the game makes once in a while. I wish I knew how to cheat. I don't know if there's any way to cheat in this game. I would love to try some of the other cars and see the other tracks, but it doesn't seem like there's any way to do that. Alright, coming through then. So I'm fighting for the win, at least at this stage. Mushman, you should go to bed. I don't know if Boxelman's career is all, or Boxelton, sorry. I don't know if his career is all it's cut out to be. It might be a shorter career than our favorite Axelson's. Oh yeah, just running through them. Why pass them when you can just run through them? What is Grand Prix Evolution? Blanift. What is that? Never heard of it. Oh, I don't know what that was. There's a lot of bouncing off the walls or something. Oh my god, this is such a mess. I wish this game was easier. I thought it was gonna be, I did like a test race and was like, okay, race for the win. I didn't realize they were such elastic AI, because it's like I pass somebody and they just pass me right back, no chance. It's all for the challenge. Racing was never easy. Oh, just running through the top of the corner there. The yellow car is going to get by me, maybe. Yeah, I got one car on the low side. It's our classic purple-red man. I'll have to check that out. Thanks for letting me know. Grand Prix Evolution. Oh, come on. That felt like a good lap. And somehow I got past. There's just a couple laps to go. Yeah, Mushman, I have played GT Legends quite a bit. I remember buying that one in the store and everything. Dan, I play all kinds of games. All racing games, though. Oh my god, how has this happened? One more lap to go, and I'm suddenly, from fighting for the lead, I'm just fighting for the top 4 positions. Things are not looking good for Voxelton's initial season of sprint car racing. Oh, just trying to cut it very close there. Come to the line. Oh, getting hit. Oh, finishing second to last. How did this happen? Yeah, pack up the car is right. So there we go. Championship. Lenski wins with 120,000. So if you win the championship, you get a lot of money. Absolutely. So here's our sage Mario's advice. You had a tough You had a tough season, and now you're gonna start all over. Concentrate on getting into a position to win the money. You need to move up. For now, I'll see you next year. It looks like you have to get yourself new sponsorship and start over. What? Mario. Oh my god. I just have to start the game over. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Andretti's racing challenge. Oh, well, okay. So that was an interesting career. I'm going to take a quick break. Let me know what you want me to do. I think I got 2 options, or 3 options. No, two options. I could either restart the career, figure out some strats to get through the career, or I could practice. Maybe I can try out some of the different cars and circuits and see what they're like. One or the other. Let me know what you think I should do. I'll be back in maybe a minute, 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. But let me know. So two options: either restart the career, or yeah, it's a little bit of sarcasm. Restart the career, or I could do some practice and just check out the different circuits. But I will be right back. Well, isn't this music great, though? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so practice. Something different. Defo practice. A break. Yeah, Darren, I think a break is probably the best thing I could be doing here. Hera, you found a money cheat. Well, let me know. Maybe I could just buy my way. So that is I think this is the most realistic stream for what being a pay driver is like. It would be so hard to work my way up the career. If I just had money, I could get there right now. All right, what I want to do, I'm going to check out practice because I think practice could be interesting. All right, so what should I practice? Should I just I think I'm going to step through the cars and we can see. I don't know what practice is. If it's like solo laps, be fairly boring. Hopefully it's some racing or something. I also love the garage. Smoky Auto Parts, Foster's Hall, Ice. That's like the Ice logo, right? What is that? Penner, Rempel engines. Gotta love the garage. All right, well we already did the sprint cars. We've done them to death. So let's see what else there is. Modifieds. These are a lot like the cars I go see around New England here. Love me some modifieds. So $30,000, 150 miles an hour. That's actually not far off. I think I can actually go a little quicker than that. But lateral acceleration. It's good to know for a sim such as this. So I can practice the modified. So it's all the dirt tracks. Ooh, Nazareth as well, and then Michigan. You can race a modified around Michigan. Well, I know what I'm doing. It really is practice, but let's take a lap. Oh, this is cool. I want to do this for real. Why can't the game be a little easier? High-speed ovals. So Michigan, it's the track I just did the other day in the Kart 88 mod in AMS. Whoa. Really slow down if you go too far in the wheel. I think I gotta like jostle the wheel like this. Nobody look at me. But you can see it. Okay, so I think hopefully some of you checked out the video I did the other day with Kart 88. I think the track's not far off. I don't know why the grass is brown, but other than that, it's pretty good. Maybe this is what I got to do in the sprint cars to go fast. I'm just turning too much. I'm gonna learn how to race this game, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna win the whole thing. Pretty cool though. Apparently I'm gonna do 5 laps no matter what though. Oh. Into the dirt. I actually want to see what happens. I think there's actually full like pit stops and everything in this game, which makes me wonder if you do get to the top of the career, like what are the race lengths? I mean, even in 1991, would you want to do a 200 lap race in this? Not sure. Debbie, this game does not have a wheel. I'm cheating with this basically pressing keyboard buttons. I thought it feels a little easier. It's definitely better on the fingers than using the keyboard itself. Well, let's try to go into the pits, see what happens. Ooh. Okay, well, nothing. You can just drive down here. Hera, send me, I don't know if you use Twitter, but send me a Twitter if you do. Oh no. How do I get out of the car? No, do not exit to DOS. Darren, I know Ted Meat just tried this, doing the full Indy 500. I think I got to restart the game. I know Ted Meat last night was going to do the full Indy 500. That game is like very hard. So I don't know. I don't know if I've got it. Felix. Okay, everybody. Felix is the man that made me do this. Felix, now that you're in here, you have to help me out because I did the whole season for sprint cars and only won a measly $10,000. And it kicked me back and said, "You're not good enough, Boxy Boxelton." We're just trying out the cars now, though. So we just did the modified around Michigan. Let's go to a stock car and see how this thing compares to NASCAR Racing 1. And who do I got to choose from? Daytona, Pocono. Now, I gotta let everybody know. Pocono is my favorite track for NASCARs. I think it's a lot of people's least favorite track, but I love Pocono. So I really want to do Pocono, but I might save it for the IndyCar. We just did some laps around Michigan, and we've got Laguna Seca. Laguna Seca in the stock cars. What? Oh my god. All right, I'm going to do Daytona because that feels correct for stock cars. Look at it. Oh my god. I love the artwork in this. This is really, really cool. It's a 1991 Daytona Speedway. This game was not cheaply developed. It definitely had some thought behind it, and it's like a pseudo simulator. I think earlier I said this is similar to like that Tony Stewart racing game that came out recently, where it's like an arcade game, but it's semi-realistic. I feel like this fits that bill. Oh, I wonder how many cars you race when you do a NASCAR race around here. Yeah, I mean, I'll agree with you. I mean, I've been to Pocono many times to see Indy cars, and I don't know. I think it's just such a cool track. It's a flat out track. It's like Indianapolis. You know, the track itself is not, I don't know, it's not the most complex, but it's just scary. This is why I like it. This is cool, though. This is not too far off the real thing, honestly. I feel like the track's actually, this is much more accurate. Okay, two things. Much more accurate than NASCAR 1. And secondly, NASCAR 1 didn't even have Daytona, and Mario Andretti's racing gets Daytona. Yeah, Grayson, I've been to Pocono, I think 4 or 5 times, all for Indy races. Never been for a NASCAR race. It's like 7 hours driving for me, so it's like just far enough where it's annoying to get to, but it's still a good track. I like this, though. This is cool, seeing Daytona like this. Oh, I'm doing a pit stop. How does this work? I have the manual open. So to refuel, I would press F. Okay. This is high-tech stuff. Okay, refuel, press F. Change tires on the left. Left. And change tires on the right. Right. Okay, so I'm just selecting what I want. How do I execute the pit stop? When I'm done, press D. Hey, here go the boys. Here are the boys. Changing the tires. Fuel in the car. And away we go. That's actually pretty cool. It took forever, but you have to mostly just know the key commands. All right. Let's get another track open. I have to kill the sim, so I have the instruction manual here. I actually wanted to make sure I mentioned this during the sim, or during the game, gameplay. So we've got the instruction manual, or like a key list, and I wonder if I can actually show this, because I feel like it's worth showing. Let me see if I can get my window capture set up for it. I think this is worth showing. Okay, this is gonna kind of be ugly, but I feel like it's worth showing. So here, if you can see it, it might be really, really small. Salaryman, this game does have good production value. I'm actually very impressed with it. I wish it wasn't. I mean, it's gonna be what it is gameplay wise. I wish the gameplay was like slightly better with a wheel and stuff, because it could be really fun. But this is what comes with the download online. This is all I got to go off of. But if you notice, one down here. When racing, press this if your boss suddenly walks in the room. F10. Oh, I gotta be racing. Hold on. Let's pull up a race real quick. So if you're racing along, imagine, well, I guess you'd be on the keyboard, but imagine you're in your office, it's 1992, and you just want to go home and eat some bugles and whatever, and then your boss comes in the room. You can hit the F10 key, and it makes it look like you were doing nothing. Oh no, I have the thing open still. Let me show you again. So, I'm racing. And suddenly, my boss walks in the room. Hit F10. We're back to DOS. That's a cool feature. Not a lot of games feature that these days, and I think they should. Absolutely. All right. So we have a few more cars to try out for Michael Andretti's racing experience. Sing it with me now. Okay. So. I don't know if they had. I was trying to think of something from 1992. Did we have bugles in 1992? All right. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like staring at a Google homepage. Well, these days, at least where I am, we're all working from home, and There's no boss looking over your shoulder, and it's quite nice. All right, so I want to try out the prototype. I would never get here for real. So 235 mile an hour top speed. 500 horsepower, 5 speed, 3.5 liter turbocharged flat 6. Oh, we have a good choice of circuits. So we got Silverstone. I love the artwork. I don't know, it's just very, very nice. Daytona, I can race. Is it the oval Daytona? Laguna Seca? Yeah, Laguna might be good, Byron, for the prototype. I got Detroit, Le Mans. Oh, I have to race at Le Mans. Monte Carlo. You can race some prototypes around Monaco and Hockenheim. This is like the best selection of circuits. Firstly, best selection. I have to do Le Mans, at least first. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do the Formula 1 car. I imagine the tracks are similar, but you never know. And then we can come back and pick some of the other tracks. But let's do Le Mans. It's a prototype car. We have to do Le Mans. Ooh. Okay. So Daytona was looking pretty good. I'm not sure about Le Mans. I just tried to click the shifter like that was going to do anything. Oh my gosh, it's unrecognizable. Do they not have height? Well, we had banked corners, so I figured there would be height. Oh, you got a chicane. Is this the Dunlop chicane? This is quite difficult. Emil, I didn't see the oval, however. You sent it on. Okay, I'll take a look in a minute. Thank you for making a Twitter account. I just made one myself. I just made a Twitter account like 2 weeks ago. It seems like we're all the cool people. Okay, I think I just went through onto the Kemmel straight, maybe? All right. Okay, everybody pretend that you're Steve McQueen. Put your sunglasses on. Yeah, this is the real experience. Eat your heart out. iRacing, 24-hour Le Mans. You 24 hours of this, you're the real deal. No chicanes. Yeah, David. I think road courses might not be the strength. Hey, this is the first one we've seen, so let's not. Maybe they didn't have good reference photos for Le Mans, so let's not call something before we truly know what it is. Oh, we'll come down. Little kink. And I imagine I'm going to have to brake here. It's hard to make out what is the line at the edge of the track and what is the wall. I think this game runs at 320 by 200. Oh, slam the brakes. Oh. Okay, we spun. Oh my gosh, can you imagine doing the whole career and getting to this and having to like win at this? This really was a career. We'll see if I can make a lap though. I hope everybody likes flat pancaked Le Mans. Alright, it's this Indianapolis then. Oh, we're spinning. That was a harder spin. Oh, did I just nick the wall? Oh, nick to these walls. That's the proper racing line. I don't know if you knew that. You just pirouette through several corners in a row. It's the Andretti line. He taught me it. Alright, coming to the end of the lap. We'll go through the Porsche curves. It should be easy, I imagine. Yeah, David, I think the Sega version is a different game. Like, completely. Oh! Okay, we can't make a corner now. I don't know if my rear wing is gone. What's going on? The gauges are all flickering. Who knows what they do? Okay. All right. Okay. I like how the start-finish line is like on the corner of the track. Very real. It definitely feels like you're going more than no miles an hour. Absolutely. Making it through the Porsche curves here. Watch these lines. You don't want to hit the apex, actually. Oh, come around. And one more spin just for good measure. Onto the front straightaway. And across the line. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Le Mans. Okay, it was not the best thing you've ever seen, but not the game's strongest track for sure. Okay, we'll come back in. I think I might come back to prototypes if there's more tracks that we can't experience elsewhere. For now, we'll make the step up to the second biggest series in Mario Andretti's sim racing experience challenge racing game, and see what we got. So we're gonna race at Laguna Seca, Silverstone, Monte Carlo. Could race it at Le Mans, Detroit, or Hockenheim. So slightly less circuits than the sports cars. I think we gotta go Monaco, right? Salary Man, I think for 1991, it's a pretty good game. I'm actually very, very surprised by how good this game is. We will judge in a second here as we go around Monaco, but I was impressed very much with the sprint car and the NASCAR stuff so far. Yeah, what is the little, everybody's saying there's an oval. So that oval is a bicycle track. Very nice, Paul. Thanks. Never knew it. Never knew it. I wasn't getting this layout a second ago. I think the drawing's a little off for some reason. All right, Monaco. Okay. Ooh, look at the cockpit though. Yeah, it's a track. This is starting to look. My feelings on this are starting to go down a little bit. Let's see how fast these F1 cars are. Oh. 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 So, if you ever wanted to know what flat Monaco would be like, here we go. It looks more like a street track through Sandevote, I think. Or no, this is Top of the Hill Casino. Through the square. Oh. Come down to Hotel Mirabeau. Classic. Oh, you can see it right there. The red square is the hotel. And now through the hairpin. Yep. Oop, that's the right line through the wall. And we'll come down to the water. Cut it close. And now through the tunnel. Classic Monaco experience. I feel like I'm there. Bracing myself for the chicane. Yep, right there. Through the chicane. And now we'll go towards the swimming pool section. A quick spin of the car. That'll get us headed in the right direction. So now we'll complete the swimming pool. I think there's some sailboats. The yacht, Kimi Räikkönen, is sitting in the yacht right now. We'll come around the final corner. Onto the front straightaway. And that's pretty much Senna's lap at Monaco. It's a beautiful thing. The 90s, ladies and gentlemen. Let's jump back in. Shall we go IndyCar racing? It's funny that they were able to do the bankings at Daytona at the short tracks, but then they couldn't do them for anything else. They couldn't do elevations. Laguna Seca is going to look weird. Hera, I think it might be the worst version of Monaco that's trying to be Monaco. There's some like really old arcade games that have Monaco, but it doesn't do anything like the real circuit. Oh my god, this is something. Okay, so let's try the old IndyCar. Now, is Indianapolis in the game? That's the question. Top speed, 245. Pretty accurate. 2,600 pounds, 600 horsepower. Did they make it more horsepower than the... No, it's the same. I mean, clearly the F1 car would be faster all around because it's 2,000 pounds compared to the 2,600 from the Indy car. But the Indy car is the top car. And the full track selection. No Indianapolis, but we got Pocono. Cheers. Laguna Seca, Silverstone, Monte Carlo, Michigan, Le Mans, Daytona, Detroit, and Hockenheim. All right, I'm going to do Pocono. Restore some of the faith. I think this game has the ovals down. And then I'll come back. We'll maybe try... I'll let you all decide what car we take around. I want to definitely do Laguna Seca. I think it could be fun to check out Hockenheim or something. I don't know. I'm open for whatever. It's only been an hour and a half stream, so we got plenty of time to check it all out. Yeah, Felix, I mean, licensing must have been a thing because they weren't able to get Indianapolis, and I'm sure they would have put Indianapolis in the sim if it was a thing. Oh, you're saying it was a thing, so yeah. But it's funny they were able to get Daytona shortly after Daytona became quite a hard commodity to get. All right, let's try Pocono though. It's like the other Indianapolis. Ooh, high-tech dashboard. Yes, the F1 cars have nothing on the Indy cars. Try to get closer to the wall. Now Pocono has a very wide front straightaway. Not sure I'm getting that from this version. Try to come through T1. I was trying half throttle as if that exists. Yep, okay, now coming into the kink. Adam, good day, mate, from Australia. One of my best friends lives in Australia right now. I hope everything is well down under. Oh! How did that happen? I think that's how we end our lap at Pocono. I wish there was a replay. I don't even know what I did to spin it out. Now, Pocono is not too bad, right? It's not terrible. I have to restart the game because there's no way to for me to exit. The exit command is command escape, which I think DOSBox recognizes as something. Yeah, I don't know what it's trying to simulate. All right, so I didn't see any suggestions for what cars to use where. Let's check again in the IndyCar's tracks. Okay, Detroit is absolutely an IndyCar track, so let's do some Detroit. Oh, did I pick Laguna? We're at Laguna. That's what I meant to pick. See you later, Emil. Thank you for coming. So as you can see, Laguna Seca, pretty much, I think they probably stole the scan data from iRacing here. We'll come through this right-hander, learn these lines in the skip barber. Because now we'll head down towards this corner and head up the hill. Oh, what's the corkscrew going to be like? Oh, spun out. I like how you continue moving forward when you spin. Now, so this is IndyCar at Laguna. Somehow I selected Laguna instead of... Oh, that sound is so bad. We're going to try something other than the IndyCar for everything else. Coming up the hill, oh, I think this might be the corkscrew. Yep. Yep. Oh, it's all falling apart with these faster cars. They do not feel the same. Down the hill, that's about the distance it actually is. This feels like a nightmare version of Laguna Seca. Like, what is this? And to the line. It seems like I spin out every lap and hit the line. Oh my god. Yes, Celery Man. Bless their hearts for trying. Absolutely. What the hell was that? I have no idea. Alright. Just gotta pick the music back up. Let it heal you. They did a great job on the ovals. I was convinced when I entered the stock car at Daytona that this was the best game that nobody's ever played. And I very much regret that thought at this stage. But we have a few more tracks to try out, so let's see how they are. I'm just checking to see if there's anything. We've experienced everything the stock car has to offer. I'm not racing the IndyCar anymore. The sound is so bad. I guess we gotta take the F1 car to Silverstone and Hockenheim. Those are two places it has to go. So Silverstone. Okay, it's not super far off just yet. Coming in, what is this, Cops? No, first corner, and then we come to, no, it's Cops and then Maggots and Beckett's. Okay, I see the circuit. I feel like I've seen this before. We'll come now into Hangar Straight here. So it's recognizable. This is better. I mean, Silverstone's a flat track, so why does the F1 car sound like it has a V8 in it, though? Certainly, in 1991, you had the high revving cars, so I guess, I don't know if they're trying to simulate when Mario did the racing, but yeah, feels like a car from the 70s or something. Coming to the end of the lap here. Oh yeah, classic rhythm section. And the Daytona grandstand. I guess I figured you'd never get here. That's absolutely the Daytona grandstand. Come across the line, complete a lap at Silverstone. Why did they put that there? They could have used this grandstand for that corner. Why would they put the Daytona grandstand? That's so weird. Oh my god. Alright. So let's go to Hockenheim next. I'm not expecting much more. This is degraded very quick. I'm surprised there's anybody in here still watching. Back to the music. We'll do Formula 1 again, and we'll go to Hockenheim. It should be a V10, Grayson. I don't know what they're doing. So this would be the classic version of Hockenheim through the trees. With the little stadium section, so it should be good. I actually want to try out, they have this track in Automobilista as well, or Automobilista 2, well, probably in the first one as well, but as well as AC's got a good version of this. More grandstands. Yeah, I like the finish line, it's just a massive red square. So through the first corner and now onto the long straightaway. Yeah, I got a feeling this is going to be one of those boring ones. I'd really like to know how long the pro races are at this. Yep. It's like going down the Kemmel Straight once again. Now, are they going to give me any markers for the chicane, or I'm just going to have to magically know when they happen? This feels longer than Hockenheim actually is. I also feel like I'm going very slow. What's with the scale of the track? Why was Laguna Seca like half a mile around? What, did I do a lap time there in 30 seconds? And this is like the biggest... the biggest circuit ever. Was I hitting 240 miles an hour? I didn't even look at that. Through the chicane. This is good stuff. I think Sims have lost something over the years. Certainly the handling. Just need to get back to this. Yeah. 240 miles an hour. Doesn't feel a lick over 65. Let me tell you, have a road soda and have a good time. Well, and the lap time's probably going to be like 8 minutes. This is the real stuff. This is the stuff you don't see anywhere else, ladies and gentlemen. All right, brake heavy at the top of the circuit. Whoa! I think I saw something flying through the air there. I'm going to send this lap video to one of the GPL leagues for my application submission. Look how good I am. Around the corner. This is the longest lap of all time. I don't know what they were doing. Why is Laguna like 30 seconds to get around, and this track takes... I can just do it no hands at this stage. I hope everybody's doing well. Really, I do. I think I did launch a tire into orbit there. Oh, hard on the brake. That's the proper braking, just all the way to the floor. Through the chicane. I can't wait to get to the stadium section. It's only going to take another 3 or 4 minutes, and we'll be there, and it should look great. It'll be like coming back to society. Yeah, I guess not only is this taking like 5 minutes to do a lap at Hockenheim, but I'm going 240 miles an hour during it, so it's quite the car. Felix, I am no way upset with this recommendation. It's a lot of fun. I would like to try some of these older games because I feel like there's stuff here. Like, absolutely, when I popped in the stock car at Daytona, I was impressed with a game from 1991. But into the stadium section, grandstands appearing again. We'll come through, take the outside line. That's the rain line. Yep, you want to do a pirouette. Just a quick spin around. Get back on it. That'll actually help you slow down a little bit better. And then come through the fast little chicane. Ooh, walls on either side. Classic Hockenheim. They always talk about it. Then onto the drag strip front straightaway. Past the Daytona grandstand. And across the line. Oh, we have an extra corner before the line. I think. Is the finish line ever going to happen? Oh, now we're on the front straightaway. They just added a couple extra corners for us. Oh my God. How many minutes was that lap? 5 minutes. Can somebody go find me what, if you want, find me what the actual lap time was for an F1 car at Hockenheim in 1991 and tell me it was 5 minutes and 22 seconds. Please do that. Alright, I think I just got a couple more tracks to try out. Come back to Formula 1. Did I do everything in Formula 1? I have done a lap on all these circuits. So I think we're good there. Let's look at IndyCar again. Oh, Felix, I'm so far off the pole time. A real lap time was 1 minute and 40 seconds. Boxy Boxelton just did a 5 minute and 20 second lap. Andretti would not be proud. With my luck, though, the AI would actually do a 1 minute 40 lap. I don't know what's going on with that. Why is Laguna Seca like this tiny little circuit? What do we got? Anything left for... I think I've done a lap around all of these. Oh, we didn't do Detroit, which would be an IndyCar track. So let's do a quick lap around Detroit. I've never liked Detroit as a circuit. Oh, I forgot the IndyCar sounded this way. Oh, this is the old circuit at Detroit. I actually don't know this track very well at all. This is, I was thinking it would be Belle Isle, but I guess they were racing at the F1 circuit in '91 still. Kart Precision Racing is like one step above this. Now, I've actually, so I was part of the group who was very much looking forward to Kart Precision Racing, but it never ran on my computer at the time. So it would be actually fun to come back to and see, because I've seen screenshots and stuff, but I never actually tried it. Wouldn't run back in the 90s when that came out. I have no idea where I'm going because I barely know the circuit. I was thinking it would be Belle Isle. As you can see, weaving across the circuit. Please, nobody gets sick. I actually think somebody might be making this circuit for IndyCar 2. There's a group that's kind of reinvigorated IndyCar Racing 2 recently, and they're making Tanami Park, which will be cool. So that we can simulate, should be able to do basically from like 1986 through 1995, 96 accurately, which is pretty cool. Be fun to do some videos of that. I feel like I'm putting in a banger of a lap here. There we go, coming across the line. 135.8. That felt like a good lap for a circuit I have no idea where I'm going. Alright, we might be running to the end of the circuits. Back we go. So, I've looked at everything for Indy cars. I think I've done everything for Formula 1 cars. Prototypes. Let's see. I'm interested. Like, do you think they put the prototypes on the oval? Surely they did not build the Daytona road course. Hold on. Let's check out the stock cars one more time. I'll come back to that. Daytona, Pocono, Michigan, Laguna Seca. Classic NASCAR season. I just want to see real quick if they do the prototypes at the road course. It's the oval. How fast does this thing go, do you think? Yeah, Felix, we did try Nazareth when we were doing the sprint cars. It did not go well. I was nowhere. I don't know why, but I finished last in all of the races. So 190 through the corners. 210 coming out of the corner. Whoop, tap the wall. That speeds you up, actually. 220. 223. Yeah. Oh, just power sliding down to 190 through the corners. Why? What am I playing right now? Oh my god. Okay. So, I think I've explored every track that is in the classic Mario Andretti Racing. I want to check out, I think I had somebody send me the cheat code for this. I'm really interested to see if I can, Shane, thank you. Oh, that's Grand Prix Evolution. So I'm going to check that out, Shane. Don't worry. Just looking at my Twitter. Yes, cheat book. So apparently there's a way to cheat in this game. I think I probably have to exit it, actually. Hold on, let's put it back on me. And I'll give you a little bit of music. All right, so I want to see, I'm most interested, oh my god, it's a hex code. This might not be possible. But I'm mostly interested to see, I'd be curious as to how many laps they would actually try to have the, like the top series race. So I want to see real quick if this is possible in any way. I'm getting really into this like 80s music, and I hope it doesn't annoy anybody. Yeah, Shane, I'm gonna check out. That sounds cool that somebody's made a mod for Assetto Corsa that's the old Grand Prix 2 cars. I'd be interested in that. I'll check it out after the stream today. Okay, so here's our cheat code. If you're struggling with making money, here's how to load some money without winning the race. Alright, so I have to start the game. And make a quick player. Oh no. I've got music over music. So I gotta make a quick player. We'll go with Boxelton again. I know I'm not showing it right now. Save my game. Okay, exit game. Bring the music back up a little bit. So, I do that. Quit the program and run your file editing utility. I'm not sure what a file editing utility is, but we're going to go with a text editor. This is the kind of stuff I bring to my streams. I know it's why everybody watches me. Not sure I have the... Oh, here it is. So, let's see if this opens at all. Ah, it did. And apparently I got to replace one string with a different string. And it's totally not going to break the game. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm working right now. Doing hexadecimal editing. Ah, so I just changed the last 4 digits. Okay. I don't know if it worked. Well, it saved it, so I'll have to see here. Alright, let me load up Andretti again. I would just be curious to see what it's like to race in the championship modes at some of the higher levels. How many god-awful laps do they make you do around that Hockenheim or something like that? So let's see. Restore a saved game. Save one. I wish Loading, lose. Yes, I wish to load it. Uh-oh. Whoa! Thank you! I have $12 million now. So why don't we select our career? I can race in anything. Oh my god, what series should I pick? I think I want to try the stock car. I'm mostly curious with how many cars I race. The Daytona track and Michigan track and stuff seem okay. Would anybody have objections to the stock cars? Oh my god, everybody's been chatting too much. Okay. I would normally want to do the IndyCar, but I think it just sounds terrible. So I'm going to do the stock car. Here's our season. Daytona, Pocono, Michigan, Laguna, Pocono, Michigan, Pocono, Laguna, Daytona, Michigan. Okay. So race qualification. On an empty track, the fastest lap time earns the driver the pole position. Mario's giving me the wisdom once again. Now you're going to get your first taste of big ovals and truly high speeds. There's no test like 200 miles an hour. You're going to have to learn how to plan your race with pit stops and how to pass on the outside and the inside. Go get 'em. That sounds like a lot, Mario. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Hopefully I can remember how to do the pit stop. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna do the full season. Just spoiler alert. But I'm interested in what this is. So we got to do our qualifying time here at Daytona. As always, you start just parked on the back straightaway. I like how they put the two grandstands there at the end of the back stretch, though. Whoa! Onto the apron, and then into the banking. I can't do the Italian accent. That was my best Mario impression. I hope everybody liked it. Darren, did they spell your wrong? EA, the quality is lacking. I can't believe this looks so good for Daytona. So the other game Felix was telling me to try out was Bill Elliott's NASCAR racing, and it looks much worse than this on the ovals. That's an NES game, though, so there's a lot more limits there. But this would be better for Bill Elliott's racing. I don't know. Also, Mario raced NASCAR in the 60s, so things were a little different. Oh, hit the wall there. That's how you do good on your qualifying time. I'm impressed they actually did qualifying times. What am I looking at here? Qualified first. Uh-oh. It looks like some of the hex editing's leaking into the game. So, I am 424F5845, reporting for duty, racing against 4F4E, 0000. Second place was 0000000. I'm in third. And somebody didn't qualify. So are we only going to race with 5 cars? The hexadecimal Daytona 500 should get underway. So race will have a rolling start, as if the others didn't. All right, Mario, good try. One hot lap does not a race make. Do you think Mario actually talks like that? One hot lap does not a race make. I don't think so. You're sitting on a grid spot 3. Just make sure that you're leading at the end of the lap 20. 20 laps. Don't forget about the pit stop at lap 9. So I have to do a pit stop at lap 9. All right, here we come. 0000 in the lead for the green flag at Daytona. They're just constantly burning out. I guess they carried over the dirt being kicked up onto these cars to make them look like they're going fast. They also look like all of their suspension is broken and they're sunken into the asphalt. But we will see what I can do here at Daytona. I want Advice Mario to appear in other games, actually. I think that would be nice after a bad iRacing race or something to have Advice Mario pop up and say, "Good job, but you could do better." Thanks, Advice Mario. Alright, so I just got taken over by the pack. Was ABC IndyCar Racing the N64 IndyCar game? Ooh, I would like Advice Mario as my iRacing spotter Dashie. That would be nice. Yeah, David, maybe there was a reason I wasn't allowed to go past the sprint cars. This is harder than it's supposed to be, I think. How are you supposed to do good at this? Oh, I gotta remember my jiggle the wheel. Don't make fun of me. I just have to jiggle the wheel. Ooh, bouncing off the wall here and there. It's fine. This is the correct way to drive a race car. Oh, it's working. Why is it working? Oh, this is ridiculous. Why is it working? My G27's gonna love this. It's like a workout, actually. I think it's cutting down on the scrubbing of the tires because I'm only hitting turn for a second, but why is it working? Oh no, this is gonna be how I have to drive the rest of the race. I've learned the strategy of Mario Andretti's racing challenge. I have become the real sim racer. Hugging the white line. Okay, I can stop it on the back straightaway. I like the rev note too. Why am I at 5,000 RPM? That's not the rev range, but we'll come back into the corner. Oh my god. Yeah, Bill Elliott's NASCAR racing would just be all this all the time. Oh, did Bill Elliott do something at Talladega that he was driving like this? Oh, it's something I learned recently, I think was on Dinner with Racers. They talked about Cale Yarborough used to like hum in the car to himself, making engine noises like a little kid playing with cars. You just go like rah, 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 as he was driving, and the TV cameras used to actually pick it up, and they had to tell him to like cut it out. Oh no, sliding a little bit. Let's pick it back up. No, the red car got by. Oh, the strategy is failing. I just gave up on it a little bit. I gotta fully embrace the wheel strats. Do I go? I'm gonna go all 20. This is gonna be the last race for tonight. I'm interested to see if I can do the pit stop. I have no idea when I'm supposed to pit, but Sage Mario gave me the advice to pit on lap number 9. And I'm going to take his advice and pit on lap number 9. This is the right way to race a game from 1991. They didn't have steering wheels back then, so we're going to pass these guys, though. I'm in 5th position, I guess. I guess there's only 6 positions. Now, Scully's tie. Don't take me wrong. Cale Yarborough is a all-time badass, but he hummed the race car engine as he raced. So, that's just a weird quirk that you would never know. Alright, drafting. It looks like I'm looking at the map at the bottom. The 2 leaders have somehow gained about a half lap. But I'm hoping my pit stop can be so much better than everybody else's. It should just be a couple more laps. We'll dive into the pits, and we'll have Boxelton's boys, that's what we're calling them, change the tires, fuel up the car. I imagine one of these gauges is probably the fuel, right? I don't know if I don't pit. I imagine I'll run out of fuel or something, right? Like, they must make you pit for a reason. It's not just Mario trolling you. Ah, that engine note. Alright, come through the corner. Just wiggle that steering wheel. Oh, why am I suddenly picking up RPM? And why is the yellow car passing me? Felix, I think they just about nailed the oval lap times. Oh, just tap the wall there. Alright, so I'm on the 9th lap, so I think I have to come pit this lap. I gotta remember how to do a pit stop. I think L and R, I have to press those guys to do the tires. And F is fuel. We'll come to the line. I hope pitting is the right idea. I finished, it says lap 8 of 20, but I finished lap 8. So we'll come to the pits, and I think I can literally stop anywhere. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, I hit the wall. I guess I went on the outside of the wall. I didn't even know there was a wall. There shouldn't be a wall at Daytona. Oh no. Now it's going to have to be the ultimate comeback drive from the very back. Felix, I'm deciding how to pit because in the open, Mario said to pit around lap 9. I don't know why. I guess I hit the pit wall. That's okay. I can still see the car up there. Oh, and it looks like another car stopped on the pits. So I'll slow it down a bit more once I get around the front straightaway. Common rookie mistake, missing the pit lane at Daytona. Everybody does it. Oh, red car stopping in front of me, running through the grass. Ooh, I hit him. So I think I just stop like anywhere in the pits. All right, pit left and the right tires and the fuel and the done. And the boys go to work. Yep, okay. Now we go. Oh, just absolutely massacring the red car in the pit lane. That's how you do it. Take the grass coming out and back onto the circuit. I've sunk into new lows as I waggle my wheel around Daytona, but it's the quickest way, so I have to do it at this stage. Breathe for a minute on the back straightaway. Come back into turn 1. Just everybody tell who you know. How did you spend your Wednesday evening? I watched a grown man wiggle his steering wheel on the internet. And that's all you need to know. Just making passes, making moves everywhere up to P4. Is the pit stop enough that everybody now loves this game? P3. I feel like I only have one car ahead of me, but maybe there's two in that dot that's skating through turns 3 and 4. Coming through the turn. Getting to the pointy end of this one. We're over halfway. Oh, and I see a purple car in front, and he's diving in the pits. Am I going to pick up a position on strategy? Come across the line, P2. Where's the leader? Is he like all the way on the other side of the circuit? Right against the line on the bottom side. Oh. All right, it's a workout, this one. This is the hardest physical game of all time. Come through turns 3 and 4, but doing 44-second laps. Oh, I can see a car in front. I feel like ashamed that I'm having fun with this. Oh, and I just took P1. Boxelson to the lead in the late stages. Early in the race, everybody doubted his ability, but the pit stop, the crew bolted on those soaked tires, and now he's in the lead. Blacknift, you can definitely use multiple controllers with the old Pappy games. I do it myself. DOSBox lets you use multiple. It depends which one you're talking about, but you should be able to use all the controllers you want. I'm trying to keep it above 200 miles an hour, Andreas. But it's... there's not a lot of things I can do to go faster. It's literally pegged at 200, huh? Through the corners, 200, down the straightaway, no additional speed. I'm trying not to scrape off speed. That's why I'm doing this ridiculous wiggling of the wheel. Through the corner. Whoa, onto the front straightaway. Okay, all right, we're getting to the pointy end. That elastic AI, it's sure to come screw me over at some point. Just hug the apron. It appears the apron's not even really there, so you can get all the way under it. .49 the last time by. Ooh, I dipped a couple miles an hour. I apologize, everybody. Oh, how did I lost like 30 miles an hour. How does that happen? No, the red car. Oh no, how did he get by? All right, I gotta really concentrate here. We're gonna pass the green car again. It's just many laps down. Get off the circuit. Maybe it's better to stay a little wide and just... Oh! And I think the red car was like taken out there. Come on. I need this win. I need to show Andretti who I am. Come on. Through the corner. Alright, just like 3 laps to go. Oh, I scraped the wall. Slowed up just a little bit. I don't know if they wrecked or not. Just like suddenly disappeared. The yellow car is coming up on me. I'm going like nearly top speed. He's just got boss speed. Why am I stuck at 199 now? Oh, is it because I hit the wall? Is that my max speed now? Am I just down to 198? Is that how this works? Every time you hit the wall, you lose 1 mile an hour? I'm trying to keep it low, Felix. Oh no, the yellow car is just pulling away. Just a couple laps to go. I think hitting the wall, you basically lose like a mile an hour every time you hit the wall. Come on. I hope this sounds as good as it does to me here. I can just hear the wheel clicking. All right, we're gonna come around. I think it's gonna be white flag this time by. It's too close to not win it. After all 20 of these forsaken laps, white flag is in the air. I love that they actually have the guy with the flag. You know, the details are here for this. It's a shame the road circuits look as poor as they do, because the ovals are very good. They're just as good as the circle tracks in NASCAR 1, honestly. Coming down the back straightaway, I don't think there's any hope that I catch Mr. Yellow Man. Just gonna watch that red and yellow car skate away in the distance. Oh, I scrubbed off a little speed there. Trying to come home in second place. and finishing the Daytona 500 to a podium spraying 4F4E 00003 won the race. And he'll be remembered forever. Apparently 5th and 6th place didn't even finish, so only 4 finishers at the Daytona 500. But I guess I've truly embodied Mario now. $18 points for finishing in second, so we've got different point system for different series. You've got all the different cars and tracks, different rules. It was qualifying solo for this. All right, we're not doing Pocono. But, okay, so that is Mario Andretti's IndyCar Racing Challenge from 1991. A very interesting game. It's really good in some spots, especially for a game, or specifically for a game from 1991, having the different rules, different points. The oval tracks look very good. But yeah, a little rough on the road circuits there. I appreciate everybody coming out to check this thing out. If folks like this, I might try to do some other old DOS games and stuff again. I've got hopefully a couple videos coming out in the next few days of different things I'm trying out and exploring. Got my first history video I'm doing, so new stuff coming soon. I hope everybody enjoyed it. It was interesting thing to try out tonight. I hope if it's not snowing where you are, hopefully it doesn't soon. I'm getting maybe a foot of snow tonight, so it should be interesting. But appreciate it. I will see everybody next time. Let me know if you want to see more stuff like this. Happy to play some older games. Good, low stress fun. But see y'all later. Thanks.